Good evening, everyone. Good evening. 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 Yeah. So basically, I'm back with another good one. Hopefully, this is going to be the last live of the night, basically. And you see the title, basically, when doing dirt catches up with you, right? Let me tell you something. It could be anybody. It could be anybody. When you do dirt, automatically it comes back up against you. I don't know how much cover up that you can do, basically, of doing dirt, but some way, somehow, the dirt is going to get exposed, right? And you could be doing dirt anywhere. You could be doing dirt on your job. You could be doing dirt, um, doing people dirty. It don't matter, basically. But when you do dirt, it get exposed. And most what people do, they don't want their dirt to be exposed. You understand where I'm coming from? So they cause ramps, they cause problems, they start speaking, they start saying things to rile up the people or any and everyone who wants to hear them, basically, right? And that's because they trying to take the problem, the affection off them and put it on somebody else, basically, by yelling and screaming, by trying to be diplomatic, you know. Um, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna show a couple of videos. Right, I left my other phone over there. Let me see. Excuse me. I told you I'd be tired. So hold on, let's go. Let me see if I got them in here. Then I don't have to show them, basically, right? Show these videos. If it's in my phone, then it's fine. Yeah, it's in my phone. Yeah, it's in my phone. All right. The reason why I said this topic is because a lot of things going on, right? We gotta let things play out. Everything that you see is not what it seems, right? I know it's looking bad out there. I know it's looking difficult. I know that certain things that's going on is basically is not being understood by the people because we so accustomed to one way, right? We so accustomed to one way. And us by being accustomed, we don't want to hear nothing else. We don't want to hear nothing else because we are accustomed to this and we've been trained within our mind, body, and soul is to do what? Is to go with this customs, whatever laws, whatever things that was, put down, whatever things that was put to the forefront, the foundation or whatever. You've been accustomed for years and years and years and years and think that way, to eat that way, to dress that way, to do things a certain way, basically, right? So when new things pop up, people get alarmed, people get upset, people get on alert. But everything is not what it seems. You have to let things play out, basically. You have to let things play out because a lot of things that we don't know behind the scenes is a lot of evil and a lot of demonic, evil, twisted, barbaric, demonic, devil things that's going on basically behind scenes, and certain people see it, so they're going to expose it. Whoever it may be, the person that's exposing it is going to get exposed, and the person that exposing whatever can get exposed. Anybody can get exposed. That's why you don't do dirt. You don't do dirt. Let me tell you something. When I got on this job, right? On one particular job, I don't want to talk about this particular job that I was on, right? But this job had people doing dirt there. they had, you know, I was everything that I was doing on the upper up, they was doing dirt. I mean, dirt, 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 dirt. So in order to get down, basically, you had to do dirt with them. I didn't do the dirt. I didn't do the dirt. And it was cruel of them. It was cruel of them. And eventually they all got fired and got rid of it. I was the last Mohegan because I wasn't doing no dirt. I knew the games of the trap because you've been doing the dirt for years and years and years and years to get away. Somebody there is taking note and is going to pass it on and going to give everybody up. That's how murder, death, kill works. It works that way, basically, right? So keep your eyes open and your head on a swivel. There's murder, death, kill going on here, not just physically, but spiritually and mentally, right? Live the life, ain't no thing. I'm married to the game and the game is married to me. Please like, share, subscribe to the dopest channel out right now on YouTube. This is all big facts, right? Don't forget to hit the notification bell. Hit it, hit it, hit it, hit it, so you can know when I'm bringing heat, right? And bangers after bangers, bangers after bangers, basically, right? I'm giving you knowledge, wisdom, and understanding from experience from a spiritual eye, basically, right? Been there, done that. Been there, done that. Been there, done that, right? And on this channel, we don't promote violence. We don't promote ignorance. We don't promote you smoking weed, basically. We don't promote you drinking. We don't promote you calling people, people these offensive names, basically. This channel is to uplift you, uplift you, uplift you. Over here on this channel, we listen to a little jazz music as we go on. And come on, let's go. Before I get into this topic, basically. I hope y'all having an amazing evening with loved ones and friends. And this topic is it needed? It's much needed because there's a lot going on right now, and a lot of people's nervous and they're upset, and they don't know what's going on. They think that their benefits is going to get taken. They think they're not going to have no money to feed their family. They think about all different type of stuff that's going on, basically, and we need to address certain things to try to keep us, stable. All right. Okay, we're gonna get right into this. Okay, we're gonna get right into this, basically. So I'm gonna go into this video right here. There's gonna be two videos, okay? Two videos, basically.
with more expected in the coming days and weeks. As CBS News' Jared Hill reports, Trump is also taking another step in his threat to put reciprocal tariffs on goods coming into the U.S.
This morning, hundreds of federal workers are out of a job, and thousands more are bracing for sweeping layoffs.
We have here rule of the bureaucracy as opposed to rule of the people.
Speaking virtually at a World Summit Thursday, Elon Musk, head of President Donald Trump's Department of Government Efficiency, said entire federal departments should be deleted.
If you don't remove the roots of the weed, then it's easy for the weed to grow back.
The long-term scope isn't clear, but CBS News has learned recent federal hires still on probationary status across several departments have received termination notices. Same for about 1,000 workers at the Department of Veterans Affairs as of yesterday. Democrats protested outside the VA.
9 million veterans are watching you give them the middle finger. And we're not going to stand for it.
U.S. officials have also confirmed that DOJ employees are examining the IRS, though yesterday President Trump told reporters he doesn't plan to close the agency.
So I think that the Internal Revenue Service will be looked at like everybody else.
On a jam-packed Thursday that included meetings with India's Prime Minister, the president also signed an executive order directing his administration to look at imposing tariffs to match those that other countries put on U.S. goods. Critics warn it could hurt efforts to fight inflation.
Okay. Okay.
Days and weeks.
Okay. Now you seen that, right? So let's go. Let's go on to basically another one. You know.
I'm going to tell him very soon. I'm going to tell him very soon, like maybe in 24 hours, to go check the Department of Education. He's going to find the same thing. Then I'm going to go to the military. Let's check the military. We're going to find billions, hundreds of billions of dollars of fraud and abuse. And, you know, the people elected me on that. I'm going to tell him very soon, like maybe in 24 hours, to go check the Department of Education. He's going to find the same thing. Then I'm going to go to the military. Let's check the military. We're going to find billions, hundreds of billions of dollars of fraud and abuse. And, you know, the people elected me on that.
Wow. Listen. Okay. That's all I got to say, basically. Let this man work. That's what I got to say. Let him work. Because if he's getting towards that and he's doing these things, and if all this stuff is going on for fraud, murder, death, kills that's going on, this thing needs to be put in the forefront. Structure needs to be taken care of, basically. You know, restructuring the system that's been broken for years and years and years upon the people, upon the American people, upon the indigenous people of this land, basically, you know, upon all the citizens that have been working for years and years and years. We all know about the PPE loans. We know about certain things that we didn't have access to. And all this stuff is being, you know, all these things being put in the forefront, you know, billions of dollars, millions of dollars, people doing fraud, people getting paid, people getting money. You understand what I'm saying? People's accounts. Nobody wants to see that. You don't want your account open because you don't want to see the debt, the stealing and the theft of millions of dollars or billions of dollars as people sit up and live lavish life as other people starve. You understand where I'm coming from? So to me, my point of view, let the man work. You know, let this man work. I don't have a problem with it, you know, because at the end of the day, if the police department, the fire department, any of these people feel threatened, they will stop working. They will stop working. It won't be no more schools. It won't be no more system. It won't be nothing because it would be this lawless out here, basically. If we guarantee that, prepare yourself. But I could be wrong, you know. But you gotta let this man work. You gotta let this play out. Let it play out. And all I can say is stay 10 toes down. Bond with each other, basically. Bond with your neighbor. If your neighbor got bread, listen, I got sandwich meat, things like that. Let's go back in the days on where we used to bond with each other, where we used to be with each other. I will walk West Bubba just to bring you some an egg or 2 eggs or with some butter, stuff like that. A lot of these diseases going on right now, bird flu, all this other stuff that's going on that we are plagued with, man. This is the time where that we need to focus on our surroundings. Keep your eyes open and your head on a swivel. There's murder, death, kill going on out here. This is why I build these slogans, and this is why it's very important that we stick to the script. We don't forget our foundation of survival, basically, So all I can say is that let him work. If this is what this man is doing, he's going into systems, he's going to housing systems, he's going into federal systems, he's going to all these systems, checking people count, seeing the people stealing. I guarantee you, you doing these certain things, you're going to find people stealing. You're going to find people stealing, and people don't want this out. Because number one, the federal government already knows what's in your account. They already got your account. It's not like Trump or this man or his pit bull. I'm gonna call him a pit bull that he unleashed. That he don't know. They got all your accounts. They got this. They got that. So it's nothing like when this president's coming in here that he's doing something that's foreign. The people's doing that already. They can freeze your accounts. They can take all the assets out of your account. They can take your homes. They can do all of that. They could do all of it. Okay? So it's not nothing that wasn't never there before. He just going straight up and like, yo, I'm bogarting this. Nah, you've been doing this for years. You've been doing this. You've been doing that. You've been doing that. I'm checking the books. I'm checking this. I'm checking that. Nah, you've been living foul. You've been living foul. Get the people what they need. Get the people what they want. That's how I'm looking at it. That's how I'm seeing it. Like I said, I could be wrong. You know what? If I'm wrong, I will make a video saying that I'm wrong, and I apologize. But my thing is this. I don't want to get into the politics. Let him work. On whoever, I will let them work. Let them work. Let them work, man. Because these individuals know what they're doing. They against each other. They are against each other. Other countries that have been eating, been doing things with certain other people, certain plans behind a closed door. Yo, we're going to give you this, we're going to give you that. He's stopping all that. He's stopping that. He's stopping the gravy train. He's stopping the gravy train. People eating, people living lavish, murder, death, kill going on here. We being affected by it. Our schools being affected by it. This our community is being affected by it. We got basketball courts, old basketball courts. We don't got nothing. So where all the funds is at, where all this stuff is going at, I don't think that we should be over here complaining and all this other stuff, man. We already in what? So-called hell. We already in hell. So all this stuff is going to go on. This is really going to affect us. We've been built for what? For struggle. We've been built for turmoil. We've been built for all of this stuff, right? Calamity, tsunamis, and all that. We've been built for that. So let this man work. Let him work because they going at each other, basically. He's exposing this person trying to expose him. This was going on. So he's giving the authority. He's going after that. Look, they destroyed the programs for the kids and all this other stuff, man. So he's going after these individuals. Let them rock, because everybody's used to the norm. They used to the abnormal. Stealing, robbing, taking from this program, taking this, give a little bit here and there and there, broken sidewalk, broken streets, the parks is all messed up, everything. Yo, this is crazy, man. If you go around and look at some of these neighborhoods, man, this is crazy, man. And people been living fat. Yo, I scratch your back, you scratch my back. I let you come over here, build institutions and do this and do that. You let me come over there and get a couple of houses where you live at. All this stuff that been going on, but behind closed door. We don't know nothing about that. He know about that. That's why they don't like him, because they don't want him to expose. They don't want him to expose. Let the man work. That's all I can say. Let him and his pit bull work. Take him off the leash. Let him work. Let him work. They're already rich. They don't need that money. They're already rich. Filthy. They're already rich. They expose. It's about exposing people. Would the federal government allow some of this stuff to go on? Yeah. Would we allow some of it to go on? No. Some of the things that he's not going to allow to do. Some of the things he's going to do. He's going to bogart and do what he do. You know what I'm saying? That's what it is, because they've been covering up dirt upon dirt, dirt upon dirt. And you don't want the dirt to get out. But people going to be like, you've been doing this, you've been doing that, and trying to expose people for who they are, man. Basically, that's what I see. That's what I see. And then you see other stuff that's coming up about this man. He this, he that, or whatever. You know, false narratives is all this other stuff, man. Listen, if you still got police, right? You still got police, still got fire department, still got the ambulance running around. The trains are still running. FedEx is still working. The mail people still working. Everybody's still working, right? Right? Everybody's still working. Because if it's that serious, nobody will work. You messing with my pension, you messing with my money. I'm not working. I'm not going to work. I ain't doing nothing. It's gonna be lawless out here, basically. If that's what's gonna take place, it's gonna be lawless. Ain't nobody on all civilizations, all of them, basically, all are gonna be affected. So I want your guys to basically use your sense of judgment. Just use your sense of judgment. Don't go with things that is going on, right? Basically, take your time, relax. Everything's not what it seems. Everything's not what it seems. They going at each other hard. They don't want this man to do this and do that. Being exposing people, you know. If it's shutting down certain things for a while to get things in the proper perspective, I'm cool with it. I'm cool with it. Long as, you know what I'm saying, you give us the back money, stuff like that. You understand where I'm coming from? Long as you do all this stuff, you know. If it's about exposing individuals and you seeing pulling the skirt up, dissecting certain things, let it go down. Let it go down. Expose people. Expose them for who they are. Because at the end of the day, people been doing dirt, covering up for him, covering up for her, covering up for him. Nobody wants to, you know what I'm saying, let they dirt out. They want to keep the blinders on individuals, you know what I'm saying? Still get money and get paid. So they don't need the money. They don't need the money. These people filthy rich. Why are they doing this for you? Like I said, why are they doing it? Or they messing up the system? The system's already messed up. Right? Why we don't got new basketball courts? Why we don't got state-of-the-art basketball courts? Right? Football fields. All these other stuff to keep this thing going, keep this real, you know. Why we don't, you know, all the schools, we don't have touchscreen plaza TVs and all this other stuff. Why stuff is still all outdated and all this other stuff, right? Why the money's not being pumped in schools, and why we not state of the art? Why? You just ask yourself. Why? Because millions of people, all these people is taking the money from themselves, living the life that they want to live. You know what I'm saying? Murder, death, kill. Live the life, be like, ain't no thing. You know, I'm married to the game and the game is married to me. That's also murder, death, kill. That's murder, death, kill, but on another different level. Basically, that's on a federal level. It's all murder, death, kill as you look at it. So I want people to calm down, take control, right? And just keep going to work. Keep going to work. That's all you keep doing. Keep going to work. Keep focused. This is going to blow past. Like I said, if it gets really, really bad, you'll come together. Go get your water. Go get your canned goods if you haven't done that already. And then build together. You understand what I'm saying? Is Con Edison still out there working? You see construction workers still out working, building stuff. What are you talking about? You talk about things that you see in propaganda on the news. When you stop seeing people stop working, when there's less police, when the train shut down and the buses shut down and everything shut down, ain't no money coming in, then you need to worry about it. People still moving and grooving. You still got Facebook. You still got Instagram. You still got TikTok. You still got all these stuff. Stop spreading nonsense. Stop spreading it. Stop getting people upset. Stop doing it, because a lot of people up here, they nerves on there. Listen, you need to calm down. Let this man work or whatever's going on, because it's the abnorm. He's doing the norm. He's doing the norm, right? It's been abnormal stuff going on, and we've been accustomed to it. Custom. Why do you think all this bird flu going on? Why do you think all this sickness is going on? Why do you think all this stomach virus is going on? Why do you think there's so much cause of food being caught? Ask yourself this. Ask yourself this. You know, you got to ask yourself, who's pressing the button for all this stuff to go on? So I need for y'all to calm down, right? Please like and share and subscribe to the dopest channel out right now on YouTube. Send the information out. Don't forget to hit the notification button. Hit it, so you can know that I'm coming with bangers and heat for you and I to get past the blockage, get past the blindness, dumb, deaf, and blind, murder, death, kill, barbaric, evil, twisted mindset, you know, that sits upon us as individually, that sits upon the whole community. You know, we know how to survive. So we don't need to hit the propaganda. We don't need these certain things going on right here. This is actual true facts. This is actual true facts, man. And I'm just telling you how I feel and how I see it. From what? From a spiritual perspective, basically. Let the man work. If they want to expose, you know, people get money, they doing deals in other countries and all this other stuff, that the United Nations, people getting paid and all this other stuff, they want to expose that, let them do it. You want to expose? Go ahead, do it. It's fine with me. But we already know that was going on. That wasn't nothing new. That ain't nothing new. There's nothing new. You know? And it got to stop. This is why I said it have to be eradicated. Murder, death, kill. Barbaric, evil, twisted, demonic way of life, right? Which has plagued us and our communities, got to be eradicated from the top all the way to the bottom. It has to be eradicated. This must have to be eradicated. Ask yourself, why what is minimum wage? Why minimum wage ain't up $22 and $23, at least $24 an hour minimum wage? Why nobody ain't getting no money? Why we got to still be plagued with that? You see our rent? You got one bedroom apartment, you got one bedroom apartment, $2,000, $2,300. Oh, come on, man. This is crazy. Man. And then the minimum wage stay right there. How you gonna pay your rent? How you gonna do it? Come on, man. Come on. So let the man work. Why I gotta make whatever? I think it's $17 or $18 or something like that. Minimum wage that went up. Yo, that's not enough money. I'm gonna have to get 2 jobs and work myself to death. People been getting fat and getting paid. They've been getting fat, getting paid, man. So it has to stop, because people know the system. You know the system, it got kinks in it, and it has holes in it, and you know how to play it. So you want to flush everybody out, flush them out, because you keep practicing generation after generation, murder, death, kill, keeping people oppressed. You know, this is new. People like being, so what it is, people like being oppressed then. It's new change. It's a new change. I don't know nothing about make America great again. Listen, I want change, basically. Let it play out. That's all I can say. Let this play out back and forth, because they fighting with each other. I don't want you to expose me. You can't expose me. This and that, and all this back and forth, this and that. I guarantee you, most of those people don't want the dirt to come out that they've been doing for years and years, setting people up and all this other stuff, man. And backdooring people, backbiting people, backstabbing people, all that stuff, man. They don't want that stuff to get, you know what I'm saying, exposed. You know? It's the people that makes the world go around, not specific people. The people make the world go around. Our prayers make things to keep things in circulation. Our prayers to the Creator. This is what happens, okay? And the people that's in charge take advantage of that and try to keep people down. So let's let it play out, man. That's all I can say. Let it play out. I don't have a problem with it. You know, I don't have a problem with change. I don't have a problem with it. It may look messed up, you know, what's going on. Let it go down. They going after each other. Let it go down. You can't do nothing about it anyway. You know, only thing you can talk about it, he this and that and all this other this and that. You gotta let it go down. You gotta let it play out. Let it play out. Like I said, I bought violent points. Is the police still working? Is the police station still open? Is the military still moving around? Okay. If they ain't still moving around, they still got food coming in, water, whatever. You still go get money and buy something, this, that, and the third. Is TikTok still working? Is Facebook still working? Instagram still working? All these major platforms still working? You know, 911 call, is it still working? Once all these people realize and say, I'm done with this. If they ain't say that, what are you talking about? I want to see what you're talking about. Basically, what are you doing? What are you talking about? Explain to me. Get in my comments. If you don't understand what I'm talking about, get in my comments. Say something about it. Say something about it. Because if none of this go down, if the trains are still running, the buses are still running, you know, and the ambulance is still running, the hospital is still running, all these things are still up and running, what are you talking about? Stop it. Stop with the propaganda and false news and getting people all upset. Oh, it's getting people heart attacks and stuff like that. They're going to stop my stamps. They're going to stop Social Security. They're going to stop this. They're going to stop that. Listen, if people are doing dirt and they have evidence of people doing dirt, why not expose them? If you miss your payment from 1 or 2 or something like that, I'm quite sure your neighbor, your landlord knows what's going on. Because if that's the case, your landlord should kick you out right now. The landlord should kick you out because there ain't no money coming in. What you doing in this place? It ain't going to be no judges. It's going to be lawless. Right? It's going to be lawless. So they need to kick people out on the street right now. Put people on the street. Put them on the street. Ain't nobody going to pay no rent. Ain't nothing. It ain't going to be no court. It ain't going to be nothing. It ain't going to be nothing. I could be wrong. Maybe it's getting towards that way, but I'm not seeing that right now. I'm not seeing that. I see a bunch of people that's going at each other. They don't want to get exposed, and they want other people to rile up and come over there. No, we're going to fall back. We're going to see what's going on. Nobody ain't playing with the murder, death, kill. We're going to fall back, and we're going to see what's going on because we built for this. We went through all this problems, all this stuff. We built for it. We built for it. All we're going to do is get stronger, and we're going to get connected. Listen, you need a pack of chicken, you need rice, you need this and that. This is what we're going to do. This is what we do. You know what I'm saying? We know how to survive in the dark. We got candles. We got this. We're going to make it happen. We're going to make it happen, man. So use all your tactics. If all the stuff going down, you know what to do. You know how to use your tactics. Period, point blank. That's it. But if you don't see none of this stuff going on, it's all this propaganda, false news, this, that, to get people riled up. No, don't get riled up. Keep a cool temple mind right now. Just fall back, let it play out. That's all I can say. Let it play out. That's all I can say. That's my input, and that's my spiritual sight that I'm telling you, basically. That's what I'm saying. Keep your eyes open and your head on swivel. There's murder, death, kill going on here, not just physically, spiritually, mentally, right? Live the life, ain't no thing. I'm married to the game, and the game is married to me, right? It cloak itself with your lower desires, basically. It cloak itself with fame, fortune, and riches. But it's not telling you, once you get inside, there's only 2 ways out, basically, right? It's these plantations, concentration camp, right? With the overseer in there, whipping you with programs, state greens, 25 cents an hour, all this other stuff. Once you go up in there, do murder, death, kill. The judge giving you 10 years, he giving you 15, he giving you 20, he giving you life. And the possibly he's going to give you, you know what I'm saying? You're going to become an organ donor. After they cremate your body, you don't got no money. So this is what's going on. So I recommend everybody just to calm down, finish going to work, Do what you got to do. Get on the train, get on your buses, like it's a normal day. Like it's a normal day. That's all I'm saying. Straight up. Like it's a normal day. That's all I have to say basically about it. Because all these things going on, the shenanigans, we don't need to hear that right now. We already built for it. We built for it. I know that. I know I'm built for it. And I know you built for it too. All right? Straight up. Okay? So please like, share, subscribe to the dopest channel out right now on YouTube. That's coming with what? Bangers and heat. Bangers and heat for you and I to get past the hump in the darkness. Basically, this is what we do over here, man. We're going to listen to a little jazz music, and that's it, man. Don't forget to hit the notification bell. Hit it, hit it, hit it, hit it, so you can know when I'm, going live and I'm giving heat, man. This was a good one. It wasn't my best to me. I just was talking basically because I didn't want to give it from I could have went to scriptures, but I just wanted to just talk, and I just wanted to give my input coming from a spiritual king that's recognized in the spiritual realm. This is all big facts. Brothers and sisters, kings and queens, ladies and gentlemen, princess and princess, I'm recognized over there, and I've been there for years and years and years and years, basically. Now, if I'm wrong, trust you me, I will make a video about it. All I'm saying is stay calm. We already built for all that. We built for it. We built for it. Okay? So don't get alarmed. Don't get alarmed. Just take it easy. Don't get alarmed. Thank you so much for watching me. Get in my comments. I know you're watching. Please say something. Get in my comments. Do you agree with what I'm saying? If you don't, that's fine. I'm cool with it. I need everybody to calm down. That's it. I don't got no beef with nobody. Peace. 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 Peace.